7bet lažybos. 7bet. 7bet lažybos. 7bet. 7bet lažybos. 7bet.
Dalyvavimas azartiniuose lošimuose gali sukelti priklausomybę.
Do you give this game a lot of importance, knowing that it's a game that doesn't really have any difference on the table? What are your mainly thoughts about the game?
I think we learned some lessons, mainly defensively. I think we're a very talented team offensively. We missed some easy shots, easy layups, but defensively we weren't locked in, and I think that's when we're our best selves, defensively, when we are locked in on both ends of the floor. So, that's taking away defensive lessons for sure.
It seemed that in the first quarter, I guess first 15 minutes, Žalgiris took a lot of Rytas offense too, because a lot of touched balls, and you scored 5 out of 6 shots, while the rest of the team 6 out of 27. What were the main difficulties attacking against Žalgiris?
I think it was a point of contact. We let them push us around a little bit too much. But that comes with just constantly getting better, getting each other better in practice. And it's a different level when you play against a EuroLeague team. So I think we'll be ready next time for sure.
You were scoring pretty well this game, but others couldn't get it going. How would you explain the situation that there was this big disbalance between your points and then the others?
I just think as a team we were missing some easy shots that we usually make. That comes with basketball. It's not going to make every shot, but I think we can control our defense more than anything. So I think that's the biggest takeaway for us for sure.
Was there any hiding tactics from the opponents, knowing that you could meet in the playoffs or not?
I'm not sure if there's any hiding tactics, but we know what works for both teams. So I feel like potentially meeting them again, I think we'll be ready for sure.
What is the main lesson looking into the playoffs that start next week for Rytas after this game?
I just think being tough mentally and defensive. I think when, like I said before, when we're our best selves, it's basically both defense and offense, not just one. So I think if we lock in on defense, I think it will be pretty good for the playoffs.
Sylvain Francisco had a good game today. A lot of drives, a lot of moves with defenders losing him. How Rytas can stop this guy looking at this game?
Francisco, he's a very talented player. It's a collective effort as a team, not just just one person. So just collectively as a unit, trying to figure out ways to stop him and taking that pride.
Matt Mitchell also scored 14 points or something today. Was it unexpected to see him scoring like this, knowing he has been a defensive player all along the season?
He plays on the EuroLeague team. He's there for a reason. So he's also talented as well. It sucks that we allowed him to get off, but he's a good player. So next time we'll be locked in for sure.
Does it take away a bit of confidence from Rytas this loss, because 18-point difference is pretty big? Does it take any confidence from the team looking into the playoffs and maybe that potential duel against Žalgiris?
I think we're still gonna go in with the same mindset, same confidence. I don't think it took any confidence from us. I think all it did is make us hungrier as a team, and potentially see them again, and not even just them. For our last regular season game and for the rest of the playoffs. So we just need to lock in and be hungry.
7bet lažybos. 7bet. 7bet lažybos. 7bet. 7bet lažybos. 7bet.
Dalyvavimas azartiniuose lošimuose gali sukelti priklausomybę.